Hey guys, about time for another installment of our ongoing camo series. Hadn't done one in a while, apologize for that. We've just been super swamped getting my actual gear orders made and shipped. So apologize between the holidays and business, trying to pump stuff out. Just kind of kept us tied down. Wanted to go ahead and take a chance though to throw this out there to you. We've been covering a number of different camo patterns on the market. This one that I'm wearing right now, you may recognize. If you don't, this is the Pencott's Badlands pattern. Badlands is their intermediate pattern that's kind of a crossover between like a true desert arid pattern or a true woodland temperate pattern. I actually personally think it's a really good concept and idea. There are some folks, especially like in some of the Midwestern states, that kind of have a crossover of terrain. They've got some dry areas, but then they've got some vegetation as well. For the same reason that I think the ATAX AU is a really versatile, good pattern. I think the Pencott Badlands kind of follows the same idea as far as where it's going to be effective at and where it's not. Now these are the same as the green zone BDUs that we checked out. Same 6535 polycotton ripstop, ACU cut, ACU style top and pants. Most of the videos we don't do, but this one we went ahead and threw in one of our Badlands Minuteman chest rigs, just so you can kind of see how the gear integrates. Sometimes when we show pictures of our chest rig, it's hard to visualize it working by itself in just a static photo because it's a small piece of gear. So we thought what we'd start doing is throwing on the same piece of gear whenever we're doing reviews on the patterns and stuff, just to kind of give you a better idea of how it integrates and blends in. Throws a little more depth to it, breaks up shapes, that sort of thing, but keeps the pattern in line. So anyway, this is our Minuteman. This is an AR version in the Badlands pattern. The Badlands has got some of the really light specs in it of really light tan. Then there's some darker brownish areas, and then the predominant color being the coyote type color that you see here. Really well done, and much like with the ATAX AU, when we were playing with that, and we found that it works surprisingly well in wooded areas. I think the same is holding true for the Badlands pattern from Pencott. Much like the ATAX AU, I think it's going to be a really versatile pattern for woodland areas, definitely urban areas, places that you may not originally off the top of your head think of using it. It's wintertime here in the southeast, so a lot of our vegetation isn't as full and green as it normally is. There's a lot of muted flat colors. And I think that's where this comes in really good. Again, just like the ATAX AU, those flatter brownish color tones really come out well this time of year. So it lends itself to our other thought that we were saying. The newer companies seem to be really smart, in my opinion, and they aren't doing a one-size-fits-all camo. ATAX does it with their FG and their AU. Pencott's doing it with their Green Zone Badlands, Sandstorm, and then of course the Snowdrift. But it lets you really tailor the pattern that you're using and the color makeup of it to not only your specific area, but the time of year as well. You could run Green Zone in the summer and Badlands in the winter, and then if you get a lot of snow in the winter, throw on a snowdrift smock or something, and you just got a really versatile setup. So kudos to all the new companies that are bringing stuff out. You'll see most of them, even Cryptek. You'll notice if you see any of their new patterns, it's not just one color scheme that they've got. They've got multiple different ones that work in different environments and different times of the year, which all of us here believe that it's a really good departure from the old way of just having a one-size-fits-all camo that you just use all year round in every location. So that said, just a quick preview. This is the Badlands. I'll back up a little bit here so you can kind of see the pants and everything. We've covered most of the features before. Again, it's the same as the Green Zone as far as the cut and fit and finish. The quality of this is just as good or better than anything else out there on the market from what we've played with. It's really good stuff, and we're really looking forward to these hitting the market. Just like all the other patterns, we've got the gear in it, so no worries there. And we are noticing a lot of other gear companies are slowly starting to get on board and bring stuff out. So right now, man, you just got more choices than you've ever had right now, and not many at all of them are bad choices. Just a lot of good stuff to choose from right now that you can really get that works for you. You don't have to worry about what works for somebody else. You may not be a member of the Cool Guy Club necessarily, but hey, are you looking for that, or are you looking for something that works? Your choice, no wrong answer there. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. This is the Pencott Badlands pattern. We've got the thread up on our forum. I'll put a link to that down. You can see some other still photos and everything. And we've also got all the other threads in there on all the other patterns that we've done with additional pictures and stuff too. So take care and keep your powder dry.